Can you leave like links and stuff to get some of this?
Yes, I can.
You can do that.
That's possible.
So you can link stuff up there and you can link stuff down there.
Yes.
All over the place.
I can link everywhere. Hey guys, Abby Johnson here with Matterhorn Business Development. I'm joined today by Greg Winterig, our CEO and author of Fun at Work. Go check it out on Amazon.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's have some fun today. So today we're going to talk about how to stop being overwhelmed by your work, how to have fun instead.
And how not to be stressed out with time.
Right. I know we all encounter this. We have so much to do. I got to do this. I got to call this person back. I got to get this done. Mm-hmm. And it can get overwhelming no matter what your position in a company is.
Yep.
So I've called Greg in today because he is involved in 3 different companies at the moment. He's planning a huge convention in November at the moment, plus all of his other endeavors. So how do you keep it all straight and not go crazy?
Yes. And it's really cool because I've got Abby here today and I want her to talk about how she handles, because she's involved in 3 different activities too. Pretty much whatever I'm involved in, Abby handles the money and the administration. But in my book, I wanted to show this real quickly. I got a place mark here. Look at this picture. Don't you wish you could do this? Don't you wish you could actually make more time, dump more sand? How many people say I need 8 days in a week, I need 25 or 27 hours in a day? Well, let me tell you how I do this, because I talk in the book about how you have to decide, you have to start, and you have to get other people to help you. So that creates time. You're using their time to help yours. But now, at the end of the day, I have stuff I have to do.
Yeah, and we've made a video previously on specifically time, so we'll link that up here and make sure you watch that after this.
Okay, so after you watch that, or after you watch this, go watch that. These are the mechanics of what I do, and then Abby kind of has her own approach, and you're going to have to figure out what works for you. But I have so much going on that this is everything I have to do this week in 5 days. And it was kind of funny because I came to Matterhorn last week and I left this piece of paper on my desk at home, and these are all the micro things that I have to get done, and I sent Sandra, my wife, in, and I'm trying to guide her, and she goes, "Oh my God, is it this piece of paper with all the writing on it?" So yes, it is, but I am completely not overwhelmed and stressed about all the stuff I have to do, because I take the sheet of paper, I draw these big divisions on, and every major activity, here's Matterhorn, here's my private dentist association, I'm the nonprofit CEO of, and then I have my Latin America activities, my MGE, my management company, and then look, there's personal things that I have to take care of too. So I, on Sunday night, sit down and I write down everything. Now, I love this little tool. This is called Tool, T-U-L.
That was a pun, guys.
It's as good as it's going to get from me today. So Abby turned me onto this at Office Depot, Staples.
Yeah, I think you can get it at both places, or there's similar brands that do the same thing.
So this is cool. You should go. Now it's going to cost you a little bit of money, but they have a big binder that holds 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. I like the small one, and because it has smaller, it goes in my bag easier. These come in 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 2 inch little clips, and it's really awesome because you pull a sheet of paper out and you can store it or throw it away. It comes with blank pages, but I love this for my calendar. So here's what I do. This is my month with the little orange tab. So this is August. This is everything in general, my macro calendar. And then I grab the little yellow tab. This is my September. The rest of the year is in here. Daily is here. So this is my week, and this is my next week. And on Sunday night, I just go ahead and I convert everything from the month over into the week. And then I have these things, which is way too much to write down on these 2 little sheets of paper. And here's what makes such a big difference for me. Here's what I've noticed about me, and then you can jump in here. What I have noticed is I have to write stuff down. We're right here, right now, and we're filming, and none of this is scripted, so we're kind of like scripting it as we go along, and I have to have all of my attention right here, right now. Now, if I'm supposed to have an appointment today at 2:30 and I'm trying to remember that, then at the end of this, I have to stop and I have to kind of remember and like I have to take attention units that I had here and I have to throw them out. Oh, on Saturday I'm doing this, and on Friday afternoon I have to remember this, and tonight, blah. So for me, it's just easier, write it down. It just makes my life so easy.
Right.
What do you do to get so much done? Because Abby runs the books and the administration for everything that I'm involved with. And so she's my right-hand person, and she doesn't get stressed out or overwhelmed either. So I know you handle things a little bit differently because I have all of this crap.
Right. So I'm a millennial, unfortunately, but I do use, honestly, my calendar and my phone, very similar to yours. Everything goes into my calendar. Every appointment, every phone call we have scheduled, and then if I don't have something on my calendar, I know I have that block of time for administration or bookkeeping or whatever I have to do. I also do something where if I get a task, I handle it right away. I don't let emails pile up. Every day I look at my email, someone asks me for some information, I give it to them right away.
Yep.
I don't really put off things. I know there's a lot about calendar blocking, and that is a great system and sounds like a great system for some people, but for me, I will literally go crazy if I don't handle something right away. My husband will attest to that. Like if someone gives me a task, even if it's not due for a week, I have to get it out of my head and get it done.
I think the words that create so much stress, and I agree with you 100%, the words that create so much stress is, I'll take care of that later. However many that words is, I'll take care of, I'll get to that later.
Right.
Oh, I'm busy, right? Anything that pushes it into the future, that's just, if you don't write it down, you're definitely gonna forget about it. You're gonna miss deadlines. You're gonna go to bed at night thinking, I know there was something, what was it? And you just, you didn't write it down and you didn't handle it right away.
I actually recently bought a whiteboard for my home office, and on that whiteboard I wrote big, either recurring tasks, like things I have to do every week, I have to send out a certain marketing email, and other like big kind of quarterly goals. I write on there, so that's right by my desk and I see it. And then if I have some of that extra time in my calendar, I can say, oh great, I can work on that bigger goal. I also obviously love Asana, and I have a whole video about Asana and how to use Asana. I'll link that up there.
We can actually do 2 links in the same video.
Yes, we can.
Wow, that's amazing.
The more you know. Anyways, so I want to talk about Remarkable, because what was happening with Greg was he'd come to the office and he'd be like, I left this client's folder at home, and he had physical folders for each of our clients and each of his activities, and it was driving me nuts. We'd have to have my mom come and drive to the office, and I said,
take pictures.
Or take pictures, and it was happening like once a week, and I was like, there is a better way. I know with technology there is a better way. So I had gotten some ads for Remarkable, and because he also likes handwriting things, not typing, like an iPad. You have an iPad, but not for this purpose. So tell them a little bit about how Remarkable has changed your life.
So Abby and I are talking, I'm going to do an entire like Remarkable review. But this thing is awesome. It basically is a writing pad for paper. And you can see here's an outline for a startup program that I'm doing. It says startup outline. My notes, you can change the font or the width of the stylus. And then there's also, you just scroll through the pages. You have your pen, it records everything. But here's what it is for me. And I am definitely more of an analog, I gotta see it type of a person, but I switch gears throughout the day on all of these different projects. And there are sometimes I'm on the phone, and with this person, I'm actually working on 2 projects, so I can just pull up all of my notes from previous conversations. So I am gonna do a whole review on Remarkable and this little Juba right here. You saved me. Abby's like, Dad, we got to make you digital.
It was an intervention. It really was.
It was a confusion intervention that Abby pulled off. So we're going to do a whole review on this because I really like this thing. You can check it out. It is kind of expensive. It was $700, but it was worth every single penny because I'm just so much more organized now.
Yeah.
So those are a few basics of what we do. We have a lot going on just like you do. And I think one of the big takeaways from today is I'll get to it later should just be erased.
Yeah.
And write everything down.
Yep.
You do those two things. You handle whatever it is in front of you right now and you write everything down and you're going to find your stress level completely go down. You're going to sleep better at night.
Totally.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions or you need help or have questions about these tools that we kind of talked about, contact us. Our information's in the description below. I will respond to you. I'll help you out. And we'll see you next time.
Can you leave like links and stuff to get some of this?
Yes, I can.
You can do that.
That's possible.
So you can link stuff up there and you can link stuff down there.
Yes.
All over the place.
I can link everywhere.
We are link heaven today.
Yeah. That's part of my to-do list is to link everything, honestly. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We'll see you next time.